Ko au te whenua, ko te whenua ku au. I am the land and the land is me. The environmental side's always been in our DNA. If we look after our land, then the land will look after us. So Papatūānuku Kōkiri Marae's been here since 1984. It all started from one kuia, and she was one of those kuia that would walk the street. She could see the disconnection, she could see young people in trouble just hanging around this park. And she had this vision of providing a kōkiri marae that enables people to connect culturally. She was not only able to connect them to the land, but to connect them to who they are. So the marakai here at Papatūānuku all started from Mere Knight's vision of growing kumara, growing all our, Māori potatoes, bringing those Māori kai back into the whenua that would then again be provided for our community, for our whānau. Having our own food forest, then it expands even more to becoming an educational space for our local schools. A lot of our children have come to the marae and did not realise that vegetables actually come out of the ground. They thought that it comes out of plastic bags. But it's that whole sensory learning. They can feel it, they can touch it, they can taste it. And we've been able to do that to 7,000 children. We do what we do because it's the need. It's a need in our community.
Give some of these out to the whānau. Hapuka. But I just fold them up and I usually give the whānau over there waiting, taste tester.
2017, my husband Lionel did a story on moving from KFC to kumara. It's about not the fast food culture, it was the slow food culture. And this gentleman rang me and he says, I would love to come out to the marae. I just saw this article in the paper. And he came into the marae and he did his mihi, he did his waiata, but he also proposed this project that didn't actually have a name, but rescuing fish heads. If fish heads and kumara were together to provide kai and to sustain the community. Fish heads is what we call chiefly food. That was the best part of the fish. That was what the chiefs ate. Food that people wish that they could have on a regular basis. So he gave us a van, he gave us some fridges, he gave us some freezers. And the first pickup was at the OBC, which is the Outboard Boating Club, where they had an issue with fish waste. Lionel picked up 5:30 in the morning. Outboard Boating Club was 17 kgs.
And this is where the kaiaka distribution started, was right here. So people used to line up here, park up, line up here with their bins, and we'd give them the fish heads and frames from the kaiaka container. And then it got too big, and then we moved down here at Centre Park, which has been about 3 years now. 4 salmon, some snapper. Look at that, beautiful. Straight on the pot, I reckon.
7 years now, going on to 8 years. We've built relationships and partnerships with Moana Fisheries, Sanford's, Service Foods. We now have a drive-through system. It's longer than McDonald's. It's beautiful, I love it. More kai going into the homes and the bellies of the whānau. My ngākau is full! And just a number of volunteers that have actually come down today.
I'm trying to keep the line moving. I think it's been quite positive. Everyone's quite appreciative of the work that the marae is doing. It's a good initiative. It's good to be a part of it.
So today we had 800 kgs and we picked up about 600 kgs of salmon from Scott Seafood. So we did over a ton of distribution today. All gone. We just love it. Active service. Nothing better than just giving, eh, bro?
Cool, man. Cool, my bro.
All good. You have a good day.
I think we're at 450,000 kgs. We've fed multitudes and will continue to feed multitudes with this project.
That was cool.
Yeah, it does beat being in the office, eh?
The Koha Cafe rescues kai and turns it into amazing kai. All of those rangatahi that are in the Koha Cafe all started here. The 18-year-old that's now doing the propagation, I cried when she had to go to school because she was the one that would water the garden. The opportunity for those who once were teenage gardeners now becoming the chefs and the cooks and elevating them to another level of service.
Kawakawa with watercress and olive oil. You make that hit. 2 chowders for table 7, please.
The nau te raurau, nāku te raurau, ka ora ai te iwi with your basket and my basket. We will feed the people And we've seen lots of people as a place in their community where they can come and eat well for less. It just brings joy to my heart. What I love about this project is that we get to build a relationship with our community and we get to know them. It's not until they actually get their hands into the soil, and there's many of them getting their hands in the soil, they start to learn about each other. So there's that whole whakapapa, that whole connection. Oh, you're from here, I'm from there too. So there's this whole dialogue where people just socially connect, but they're also doing it whilst they're working with the land as kaitiaki or guardians of the environment. What an amazing connection to connect with Whakatupu Aotearoa. Their contribution, their aroha, their understanding was just amazing. And what is our plans for the future is probably to expand, have a 2-story marae that enables us to feed, educate. We want to build capacity and capability, that food from the marakai, with a place that provides you a sense of purpose, that has culture, is going to bring you wellness. That's what we want to continue to see, is more and more people well or ora.